When Drake was on the bottom, his granny drove him around. But now that he's on top, he travels in style. Drake makes millions thanks to his rhyming skills, and he uses that money to purchase exotic and expensive supercars. If a car is expensive and rare, Drake likely has it in his collection. He can often be seen cruising down the streets of Toronto in his Maybach or Lamborghini. Drake's motorcade is worth $12 million, and he even has a luxurious $220 million private jet. Here's a detailed look at Drake's incredibly expensive motorcade. If Drake's not in the studio or sitting courtside at a Raptors game, you might find him rolling down Yonge Street in one of his fabulous supercars. You'll likely see him flanked by numerous Cadillac Escalades, which are filled with burly security guards that have been tasked with protecting the Canadian icon. Which seems like a little much. Nobody's out to get you, Drake. Calm down. His car collection is extremely impressive, and it's the envy of many of his fellow rappers. His fabulous cars have been showcased in many of his music videos, and his entire car collection is worth a staggering $12 million. If Drake sees something he wants, he goes out and gets it. Well, because he can actually afford it. If a supercar catches his eye, he has no problem laying down fat stacks to add the vehicle to his collection. Drake's most famous car might be his Bentley Continental GTC W12. The $220,000 beauty appeared in Drake's music video First Started from the Bottom. He famously rapped alongside the impressive machine as it cruised along the side streets of Toronto. The Bentley Continental GTC W12 puts all other Bentleys to shame thanks to the powerful W12 engine that can propel the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 3.9 seconds. The GTC isn't the only Bentley in Drake's car collection. His pitch-black $300,000 Bentley Mulsanne is the perfect luxury cruiser. With 505 horsepower, it's not the fastest machine in his garage, but it's a great way to travel from his mansion to the Raptors games in style. Drake's yellow Ferrari LaFerrari might just be his favorite supercar. He is so enamored with the $3.5 million beast that he had a floating replica designed for his 2018 tour. As Drake belted out his hits for thousands of fans at arenas and stadiums across the country, the remote-controlled yellow Ferrari floated above his head. The balloon is pretty cool, but the real car is far more impressive. The Ferrari LaFerrari can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Drake scored a custom Lamborghini Aventador Roadster for his collection from Driving Emotions in Toronto. He was so enamored with the sleek matte gray supercar that he joked he felt like Batman behind the wheel. Quote, "I feel like I'm Christian Bale," wrote Drake on Instagram. The cool $460,000 Roadster certainly feels like something out of the Dark Knight trilogy. Drake's Lamborghini Aventador Roadster is equipped with a 6.5-liter V12 engine that allows the supercar to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 3 seconds. Drake also owns a $200,000 Lamborghini Gallardo that can top a speed of 202 miles per hour. Talk about living in the fast lane. Drake has numerous cars in his collection that cost well over $1 million. His stunning Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir has a price tag of $2.2 million. It's one of the rarest and most exclusive cars ever made, and it's equipped with an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 cylinder engine, and the car produces 987 brake horsepower with a top speed of 253 miles per hour. No supercar collection would be complete without a Bugatti, but it seems Drake wasn't totally pleased with his purchase. He listed the Bugatti for sale on Lamborghini Vancouver, and he was reportedly not satisfied with the car's performance, having complained about mechanical faults. Perhaps he wanted an even more expensive Bugatti. When Drake reaches a milestone, he celebrates by opening his wallet. After selling 600,000 copies of his new album, he went out and bought this beauty. Drake's $350,000 McLaren 675 LT is a super rare version of the iconic McLaren 650S. The McLaren 675 LT features a new aerodynamic design that provides a 40% increase in downforce. Engine modifications enable the 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 to produce a staggering 666 horsepower, which allows the supercar to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 2.8 seconds. It may not be the most expensive car in Drake's garage, but it's one of the coolest. Drake has another McLaren in his garage too. His $750,000 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren is a very unique supercar that was designed thanks to collaboration between German auto manufacturer Mercedes-Benz and British auto manufacturer McLaren. The collaboration is one of the most expensive in the automotive world, but it's nothing compared to when Drake teamed up with Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Eminem. Drake is a big fan of Maybachs. He's got a big collection and he loves to show them off on Instagram. He posted a pic of himself in silk PJs standing in front of his $1.3 million Maybach 62S Landaulet, and even bought a rare Maybach G650 Landaulet to match his private jet. The Mercedes-Maybach G650 Landaulet is an incredibly rare G-Wagon, and Drake is reportedly the first person in North America to snag the ultra-rare off-road vehicle. The $500,000 G650 is the most expensive SUV ever made. Drake also owns a Mercedes-Maybach Pullman, which he famously rapped about. Quote, "I just got the Mercedes-Maybach Pullman. Never heard of it? You gotta hit up Google." Well, we Googled it, and it turns out the Mercedes-Maybach Pullman is an incredibly luxurious, expensive automobile that has a price tag of $615,000 and features a twin-turbo V12 engine with 523 horsepower. At 21.3 feet, the Maybach Pullman is practically a limo. It's about 3 feet longer than the standard-sized Mercedes-Maybach and more than 4 feet longer than the regular S-Class it's based on. What car collection would be complete without a few Rolls-Royces? If you see a Rolls-Royce Phantom cruising around Toronto, Drake might be chilling in the back working on his rhymes. Drake's Phantom is pearl white with a metallic grille. It is the epitome of opulence and is worth about $500,000. Inside the Phantom, you will find a fiber-optic star-studded roof that bathes the interior in a midnight glow. Who needs stars when you have your very own galaxy inside your Rolls-Royce? Drake also owns a stunning Rolls-Royce Wraith, which was a gift from Driving Emotion CEO Tony Bett. Must be nice to get a $330,000 luxury car for free. Drake knows how to make a stellar music video. They're always filled with the coolest cars money can buy. In the video for his single I'm Upset, Drake showed off an ultra-rare Devil 16. This futuristic hypercar was flown into Canada from Dubai just for the shoot. It's worth about $1 million, but Drake just used the car for the video. He doesn't have one in his personal collection. At least not yet. Drake is always on the lookout for rare and expensive cars to add to his collection. In 2015, Drake purchased the first S-Class coupe-based Brabus in North America. The Brabus comes with all-wheel drive and a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V8 capable of producing 838 brake horsepower and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Drake might just be the most fortunate rapper in the world. He gets supercars for free all the time, but that's nothing compared to the most expensive gift he ever received. Drake didn't pay a cent for his private jet. Cargojet figured that giving a private jet to Drake for free would be great publicity, and it turns out they were exactly right. Drizzy travels all around the world in Air Drake. It's emblazoned on the side of the jet, and the $220 million customized Boeing 767-24QER is truly a sight to behold. Drake's private jet is no spring chicken. It's actually 23 years old, but Cargojet really spruced things up by spending $100 million to renovate the Flying Wonder. The interior of Air Drake looks like an upscale Hollywood mansion. Inside, you'll find all the amenities a world-famous rapper could want. The interior features gleaming woodwork with gold-hued accents and comfy leather seats. The baby blue exterior really pops, and Air Drake even puts Air Force One to shame. Air Drake is as stylish as the rapper himself. The beautiful private jet is adorned with various logos and graphics. Air Drake's custom paint job includes the OVO owl, which is the logo for Drake's private company that houses his clothing line and record label. The tail of Air Drake is adorned with a graphic of praying hands to symbolize Drake's respect for God's plan. There's even a business lounge on the plane so Drake and his crew can dream up their next side hustle. Air Drake is more than just a mode of transportation. It's a party palace in the sky. After the Raps defeated the Warriors in the 2019 NBA Finals, Drake invited some of the players to board to celebrate the historic win. If Drake let Kawhi hang out in Air Drake a little longer, maybe he wouldn't have left for the Clippers. Surprisingly, Air Drake is worth more than Drake himself. Drake's net worth is about $180 million, which is far less than the value of the plane. Whether by land, sea, or air, it costs a lot of money to transport Drake all around the world. He has more cars than you could possibly imagine, and his private jet is mind-blowing, but it also costs a lot to protect Drake. Drake is surrounded by security guards at all times. We're not really sure why, and his security team makes a pretty penny. Guess you're giving somebody a job, at least there's that. Guarding Drake is a difficult job, so he has to pay his guards a decent salary. He is flocked by fans wherever he goes, so his security team has to be alert at all times. Because you don't want to get near your fans. Each member of Drake's security detail makes about $100,000 per year, and they take their jobs very seriously. Last year, Drake's security team caused a bit of a kerfuffle when they attempted to redirect traffic in downtown Toronto so Drake could make it to the Toronto International Film Festival on time. Drake was cruising in his Maybach surrounded by his security detail and Escalades. When the group got separated, one security member exited his vehicle and began to redirect traffic to allow the convoy to reunite. Needless to say, fellow commuters were none too pleased with the antics of Drake and his security detail. Drake may be a Canadian icon, but it's not like he's the Prime Minister. He can't just stop traffic. Drake is one of the richest rappers in the world, but did you know he got his start on a beloved Canadian teen soap opera? Maybe you did. Before he made it big on the hip-hop scene, Drake played Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi. Low-budget Canadian teen dramas don't pay big bucks, but his salary at the time was fairly impressive. He earned $50,000 per season, and he even used that money to help out his family as his mother was unable to work at the time. $50,000 is a fairly respectable income, but now Drake rakes in nearly $50 million per year. Drake used his first Degrassi paycheck to buy himself a brand new set of wheels. He purchased a 2004 Acura TSX, which was a big step up from his first car, a Chevy Malibu. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to this channel for more great videos.